spending and PCE numbers should be hitting the wires here. These are August numbers, some of the Fed's favorite.
Equity is already up.
And of course, I'll have to tap dance a bit as I don't see some of these numbers. But just as a preview, we're expecting up 0.3 on headline, and here it comes. Comes in a smidge hotter, up 0.4 instead of up 0.3. Exactly the same, at least up to this point, until I see revisions. Equals last month. So 0.4 back to back. How does that comp? We have to go all the way to April of this year, mid-year basically, and find a higher number of 0.8. Also, on the personal spending side, the income is a little warmer. Not bad. Spending, well, it's a little warmer too, by 1/10, up 0.6%, a little better than 0.5%, which is what we were expecting, and with what was in the rearview mirror, and up 0.6 will be the best spending level since March when it was up 0.7. Now, if we account for inflation, make an adjustment, let's call this real spending. It's up 0.3%, still better than expected, equals the rearview mirror. Now, to find a better real spending number, you go into March once again when it was up 0.7. Now, let's get to the meat on the bone. The PCE numbers on the month-over-month. Up 0.3 as expected. That is 1/10 hotter than the rearview mirror. 0.3, well, that would be the warmest since February when it was up 0.4. And Jan and Feb were the highest readings of the year, both up 0.4. Now, if we look at the year over year, it's 2.7 as expected. Once again, 1/10 hotter than the 2.6 in the rearview mirror. 2.7 equals, it equals where we were in February, which was the high of the year. To find a higher number, you're going to March of 24 when it was 2.8%. Now, I think the most important numbers, we look at core PCE month over month.
This is big.
0.2. Good news, not only is that as expected, it's 1/10 cooler than the rearview mirror, which was up 0.3. And finally, the most important number of all, in my opinion, core PCE year over year up 2.9%, same as we were expecting, same as last month. And the high reading of the year was February when it was 2.95%. If I had to look at this and summarize, here's what I would say. That if you're looking at inflation and trying to dismiss it, I think you have a hard time doing that. It isn't necessarily getting much warmer. The thermometer, vacillates 1/10 here and there.
So my brothers and sisters, the bottom line is inflation is sticky. So you can guarantee the Fed is going to look at that. And with numbers on employment being all right and GDP being good, we shall see. We're not guaranteed a 25 basis point cut, but subscribe and we'll figure it out together. That's right. Figure it out together.